They say you're only as old as you feel. So, what do you think? How old do you think this lady is? Well, time's up. She is 45. And she is 46. In the past, women in their teens and 20s were the trendsetters. But middle-agers are making a place for themselves too. Bimajo is the word that's catching on to describe beauty-conscious women in their late 30s and 40s. Literally, it means beautiful witches. Businesses are hoping to cast a spell over all of them. The publisher of a women's magazine organized an event to promote beauty in middle age. The participants are mostly women in their 40s. Some of the most popular hair salons in the country came to work their magic. And professional photographers were on hand to capture images of the ladies at their radiant best.
It would be nice if I looked prettier than other women of my age. I've got to put some heart into it. I used to think those who were in their 40s were really old. But now that I've turned 40, I think I still look okay.
Masako Osako is among those who want to like the face they see in the mirror. She's a 44-year-old housewife with a husband and 13-year-old son. Osako spares no effort to remain ravishing. Between household chores, she applies a facial pack. At dinner, she forgoes meat and fish in favor of a protein drink. The drink and the pack are included in the $250 or so she spends each month on beauty products. With clothes and hairdressing, the expenditures add up to around $450. But this is a relatively new development. Until a year ago, she couldn't spare time for herself. Her waking hours were mostly devoted to child rearing, and she gained 10 kilograms.
Whenever I go to a department store for the first time in a while, I would find brands that I'd never heard of. I felt I was behind the times. Then I came to a realization. Since I was born as a woman, I want to do what I can to be beautiful.
Nowadays, Osako goes to a gym 4 or 5 days a week to firm up her appearance. Gyms and other businesses are more than happy to encourage the enthusiasm. Bimajo now have their own beauty contest as well, and company representatives are here to see the contestants for themselves. The participants are women who aren't afraid to go public with their quest to look their best. 21 women were selected from more than 2,000 applicants to advance to the final stage of the contest. Only those who've already celebrated their 35th birthday were eligible. The oldest finalist was 46. The event was co-hosted by 6 firms, including a lingerie maker and a food company. It was more than just a beauty contest. The company saw it as an opportunity to discover potential poster girls to sell their products. The Bimajo label came from the editors of a women's magazine. Despite a relatively high price of $10, it became one of the top-selling monthly beauty magazines only 3 years after its inception. These Bimajo models played an important role in its success. Many of them are amateurs, recruited by the magazine itself. They're shown in settings that readers can relate to, such as a class reunion. The magazine runs recommendations on how readers can pretty themselves up for such events, using products on the market.
We thought we could create a market by focusing on the desire to stay young and beautiful amidst an aging society. Our magazine isn't devoted to stars. The people who appear were ordinary housewives just yesterday. Our readers will think they can be like them, and yes, they can. We believe they all have this potential.
Cosmetics companies, of course, want to tap into the Bimajo spirit. One such company has decided to use one of the Bimajo women in its ad for a skin cleansing product targeting those in their 40s. It's due on the market in January. Generally, sales of skincare products are slumping, but the market for anti-aging goods is expanding. Many members of today's Bimajo generation were just entering adulthood when money was flowing like water in the 80s. The company hopes to rekindle the willingness to spend. The lady that will appear in the ad will wear no makeup so that consumers of the same age can relate to her.
It's widely assumed someone who is beautiful is careful about cleansing. So we'll emphasize this.
The focus is to convince our customers that this product brings out their natural beauty. We want to ride the Bimajo boom and boost our sales by making women in their 40s more healthy and beautiful.
Skincare and hair care anti-aging products are already a $21 billion a year industry in Japan. Both the sellers and Bimajo buyers see a beautiful future. Well, the Bimajo magazine also hosted a contest in South Korea in September. The editors hope to expand to China and elsewhere in Asia to serve the longing for beauty all around.